Best Country 106, J, Lady J, live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
All right. We had to allow her to come back in studio this morning because we had a very special guest.
Yeah, but after this, I'm gone.
You're gone?
I'm gone.
Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. Laney J.
Yes.
Please introduce our very special in-studio guest.
This is Mr. Caleb Deramus, who is with us this morning. Good morning.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Miss Laney?
We are good. Caleb is a local musician. He's so much more than that. But we're here to talk about his music this morning.
Well, let's find out who he is.
Yes.
Tell us a little more about yourself before we get into your music. Tell us how you started out and all that good stuff.
Well, I started out as a praise and worship leader, and actually still a praise and worship leader at Good News Fellowship Church.
Nice.
Man, I just love the people that come in, love the God, the worship, and the praise. And, well, you know, Doug Deramus, I know everybody's familiar probably with him. That is my dad.
All right,
so
all right.
He's the pastor at the church. Started praise and worship probably about 22 years ago from today. So it's been a while, but God's been so good. And it's just, you know, the Bible says his mercy endureth forever.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I'm just thankful and blessed. Every day we walk this world is a blessing.
You're right.
So I'm super thrilled and excited, you know, to have the life of Christ in me. You know, there's nothing greater than that, you know. And, well, to say that, I can tell you this about myself I've got 4 wonderful, beautiful kids. And, man, they're growing up a little bit too fast. If you got kids, you know how time goes by when you start seeing them and just watch them grow up. And I'm just amazed how fast they've grown up. So that's makes me feel a little bit older in life.
They do grow fast.
Oh, that,
you know.
Man, I tell you what, kids, they can both keep you young and make you feel old in the exact same breath.
Yes, that is so true. Yes, that is true.
All mine are adults now. My youngest is 19.
Yes.
So it's funny how my youngest is probably the most up to date with a lot of the new stuff. You know, Gen Alpha, he is, I think, or whatever. Maybe is he still Gen Z? Where's Gen Z end?
I think he is Gen Z.
They're all adults now. Gen Z is all adults now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he may be right around the Gen Alpha or Gen Z. Either way, but yeah, he will in one moment let me know what's the new hotness, what I need to know, aka keeping me young, but at the same time, tear me down and make me feel so old. But I think that's kids. I think kids just do that naturally.
Yes, they do.
With my kids, if I ever have an electronical problem at my age, I'm sitting there like, how do I fix this? You know, I remember how to do it back in the day. It's very simple. But I'm like, I shouldn't even have to think about this, so I'll just hand it over to one of my kids. They got it done within 5 minutes. What would take me 3 hours?
Yes. Yes, they fixed it, definitely.
They're geniuses.
Definitely.
100%. Now, well, I mean, we were the geniuses back when VCRs needed to be reprogrammed.
That's right.
Because they were blinking 12.
That's right. Or a CD was skipping or whatever. We fixed that for our parents. I get that.
Absolutely. I love it.
So you've got music. You have an album. You've been in Nashville.
Yes.
You've been recording.
Yes.
With I don't know if you guys remember, I'm sure you do because it's such a beautiful song, but Felicia Deramus, her song Living Stones.
Yes.
Felicia is his sister.
Oh, okay.
And she co-produced your album, right?
She did. Felicia was the one that actually got in there, man. She was just, you know, every song I wrote, I wrote it, you know, the songs I've got, I wrote them. But Felicia got in there and she literally was like, okay, she loved this part. She wanted to tweak this part a little bit. She loved this. And it was really really in depth in the part of the music, the way she talked it. She heard it. She heard something different. I didn't hear it. I was like, oh, that's good. I heard something different. She's like, yeah, let's go with that. And she's like, try this. You know, behind the scenes, it's kind of like with you guys, all this behind the scenes, people don't see you unless you're doing what you're doing. So a lot of it's just fun behind the scenes stuff. So it's indescribable how you were able to basically do all that stuff, and then you get all the musicians in it. So your thought process is a level of, okay, here's my music, right? And so then you get the engineer and the producers, and Felicia was the co-producer, and you get them all in, and then you get these stars that come in, and you think you hear somebody that's just playing the guitar, playing the drums, or playing a steel guitar, whatever it may be. Man, this person is awesome. It's a whole new world when you get in the studios, because here you getting these people that professionally do this for a living. It's not just like, well, I'm just going to go out and do something for a day and just play and have fun. These people are professionals, but they get in there and it's just mouth dropping what they can do and the styles they could do it in. So they took my music, and I had an idea. You know how an idea works.
Yeah.
Just sitting there thinking, okay, I could do this. And they took it to a whole new level of, wow.
That's awesome.
This is amazing. And Felicia actually has a new song, I believe it's been out, I don't know how long, but it's One Heart.
Yes.
I believe it's the song's called. And it's such a beautiful song. And the song, the music of it, the words of it, there's been so many people that she has ministered to with that song. And as well as Living Stones. Living Stones is just fantastic.
Yes.
You know, so I can't say enough good things about my sister. You know, she drives me a little bit crazy sometimes.
Of course.
It's siblings. Well, it's not what you
That's
said.
what
right,
we're supposed
you know?
to do. So this song is called What I Got. That's what I call it, but you also have the la-di-da in there.
Well, the fun thing about this song is I got to do a little background story. Me and my wife were talking. Jessie Deramus was talking with me, and man, I told her, I said, you know, I've written a lot of music. You know, the good thing about going to church, I actually get to take my music to church. A lot of people, they got their music wrote, so they hear whatever it is they hear off the radio, or who wrote this, got out there. But I get to take my actual songs and do them at church. So I wrote them, and I do about 80 or 90% of my songs, and 10% I bring in. I'm like, hey, this is a really good song, you know. But I will say that the song got started. I told my wife one day, I was like, you know, I want to write something that's upbeat. I want to write something that's positive, because there's songs out there that talk about the storms, and I've got songs that talk about the storms, but then God comes in and always, you know, he is the anchor and the one we rest in the storm.
Right.
But I wanted to talk about love, joy, and peace, because the Bible talks about the greatest of them all is love.
Yeah.
And Jesus is love. I want to sing about something that brings life, brings more than just a storm. It just talks and brings music in and sings about life. And so the la-di-da came in, and that's really, I know it sounds crazy, but the la-di-da is really what created more of the song and then the music put together. And my wife calls the song, now the song is called What I Got, and in the parentheses is la-di-da. But my wife will tell you, hey, I love that la-di-da song.
It's a very happy, upbeat, good Christian song. It is. I like it a lot.
And just the music of it, I could say this, I've never heard any type of style out there, and I listen to a lot of music, love music, but I've never heard anything like this song. I mean, with anything, I've never heard anything like this song. So I've been super excited about it, and we'll get in the vehicle, and, you know, it's on all the platforms and everything, and we get in the vehicle, we'll listen on it. And we listen to it. We're sitting there like, oh man, this is good. And so I get to listen to it. And I'm like, you know, I got to quit listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, it's kind of like, but then I'm like, I don't know, at the beat of the music, I can't help it to get into it. I've caught myself dancing. That's something I
can see that. Yeah, I can totally see that. You guys are about to hear it, so you're going to know exactly what he's talking about.
You do know I got some Elvis Presley moves.
I've heard.
Do you know?
I do.
We may need some while the song's playing for the chat.
Well, there's the only thing about it is only one leg moves.
I love it. I love it. Does the lip go up?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I learned the curve a little bit. I don't know how he did it, but he does it on different sides.
Yeah.
You know, lip goes up. You know.
Yeah.
I do want to say
It's the quiver.
The one thing about it is we've had a lot of Brent Rader. He was the producer. I mean, he was the genius behind all of it. He put it all together. I was super amazed by him. The steel guitar player, James Mitchell, man, he is just phenomenal. He's played for so many people, Josh Turner. I do believe he's played for Willie Nelson. Everybody knows who Willie Nelson is, Shenandoah. Just so many of those. Kyle Everson, he did Martina McBride tour. He's also right now doing a Travis Tritt.
Oh, fun. That's cool.
Awesome.
And then Charlotte Ritchie, if anybody ever knows the Southern Gospel group, the Bill Gaither, the Homecoming.
Yeah. Yeah.
She has been involved in that so much.
Gaither was from Hugo, right? Hugo, Oklahoma?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then if you guys know this, she performs at the Grand Ole Opry. She's a backup singer at the Grand Ole Opry. So
Nice.
every time the Grand Ole Opry is going on, she's there. And she actually did. The last Grand Ole Opry that I watched was the one that Brandon Lake and Jelly Roll was part of.
Mm-hmm.
She was the leading backup vocalist in the Hard Fought Hallelujah song.
Awesome.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Ooh.
So, man, it's just like I had all these people with me, and you can imagine just getting all these big, people, but they're such great people.
That's right.
Nice.
And
That's
those
right.
are the people you want to be around, not just musicians and just how great they are, but just people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're just great people. She's just such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart she is.
I love
Now
it.
this song is on all platforms, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So after you hear it this morning, you can go get it. Just look up Caleb Deramus. That's Caleb with a C.
That's right.
I think everything else is pretty easy to. Not that you didn't know Caleb was some K's. Caleb's right.
Yeah. Some are K's. Some are K's.
But my name don't begin with a K because like the saying is every kiss begins with K. Well, that's not me.
Okay.
Mine is a C.
Okay.
So every Caleb begins with a C.
There you go.
There you go.
I like it.
Okay. All right. All right.
Let's
Well,
hear this song. I'm
without
telling you,
further ado,
it's great.
then anything else to lead this song in before we get into it?
No, I just hope you guys out there are listening, enjoy it, love it. Hey, I want to thank you guys for letting me be a part of all this. This has just
Absolutely.
been awesome, man.
Our pleasure.
We're glad you're here.